No, you gotta be quiet. Good morning, fourth graders.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Today for your greeting, maybe you could go around your house and you could greet your family members or your siblings with bonjour. So hello in French for today, just like we do in the classroom. Give them a good handshake, maybe make that eye contact and smile at them. And just a different way to greet your family members today. Our sharing question for today is, would you prefer snow or rain and why? Interesting. I think I would prefer rain. I like listening to rain. I think it's a little bit more relaxing. I'm not a huge snow person. I don't like the cold. How about you, Mrs. Schwen?
Oh, that's a tough one. I agree with what you said. Rain, I like the springtime, like storms, but snow is also fun to go out and play in. Like I love a good winter storm, but I don't like the really extreme cold. So I don't know. It kind of depends on what kind of snow and what kind of rain. But how about you, Mrs. Schwartz?
I like rain because that means it's warm outside. I don't
That's
like the
true.
snow. So
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, our activity for today. If you think back to when we were in the classroom and we had you guys sitting in our circle, we had somebody stand in the middle and then we put a number on a piece of paper. We used like sticky notes and we put them on your back. Then what we had your classmates do, or have you do, sorry, is that you were asking questions to your classmates, but they could only be yes or no questions. And your goal is to try to figure out what that number is on your back. So you could play that with your family members. Have fun with it, and we'll have a new activity for you for tomorrow. I think that's it for our morning or greeting, unless you guys have anything else to add.
No, sounds good. All right, sorry. Next, see, I always forget. All right, Mrs. Schwartz, announcements.
all right, today is Thursday, April 16th. Remember, our morning meeting's now on Seesaw too, so you can go on to Seesaw, watch the same morning meeting each morning, and then you are able to comment underneath, so you can share with us your sharings underneath. So feel free to do that. We've had a lot more people participating, and it's fun to see everybody's answers. Just a reminder too, there's free lunch and breakfast at Nevlin for pickup every day from 11:30 to 12:30. They come together, so you'll get that day's lunch and then you get the next day's breakfast. Your James and the Giant Peach books are not in yet, but the chapters are on Seesaw. So for those reading assignments, just make sure you log on to Seesaw and you can listen to them on there for now. Also below are our phone numbers and our email address and the remind text. So in case you need to get a hold of one of us, those are the 3 ways you can go ahead and do that.
Perfect. All right, and then, oops, hold on a second. There we go. All right, so just another Seesaw reminder. I think we've been reminding you the past few times now. Just make sure you're on the class app rather than the family app to get on to Seesaw. And we had a little mix-up yesterday, or we figured out a mix-up, let's put it that way. So each of you, when we had the first packet sent out to you, when this all started, we sent home a Seesaw sheet, and it had your code on it, and it also had a scan code on it. Since then, we've sent out some emails to kind of help some of your families get onto Seesaw, but we've had one person's code on there on accident. We didn't really think about it. So make sure that you have your code, because otherwise, if you use the example that we gave you, you're going on to one of our students' codes. And I think she's kind of like bombarded with with a bunch of posts that people are posting under her name. So just make sure you have that Seesaw sheet and you go under your code before you log in and post stuff. If you don't have that, or if you misplaced it, just email one of us, call one of us, and we will give it to you. We have all that stuff there. So we apologize for the mix-up. We're all learning together. So so just let us know if you don't. I think we figured a lot of it out yesterday, which is a great thing. But if you're still a little confused or you're not sure of your code, just like I said, text or email or call one of us, and we will definitely figure it out. And again, as always, make sure on Seesaw that you go under your name, and make sure too when you log in that you see your name in the left-hand corner. If it's not your name, obviously you're under somebody else's code. And if you don't know how to get out of that, just like I said, contact one of us and then we'll help you get into your account. Anything else, Mrs. Williams or Mrs. Schwartz?
No.
On that?
I think so.
Okay. So we figured out, we had a little hiccup, but I have to say, if that's the only hiccup we have, that's not too bad.
And just a quick reminder, when you're posting on anything in Seesaw, definitely post your assignments that we assign you, but, hold on. Here we go. Definitely post your assignments, but if you're commenting, it needs to be an educational comment. So any of the fun comments and the more like texting comments, those need to be done outside of Seesaw, because these are going to be going on to your personal journals that carry through all the way through schooling. So we don't want any of those personal comments on there, but if you want to compliment somebody's work or how they did, that's great. Texting and chatting apps, you can ask your parents about outside of Seesaw. There's also some great chatting apps too, like Zoom or Google Meets, that you can ask your parents about too if you want to chat with some friends. So just
Perfect.
a reminder. Yep.
Yep, and again, if you have any questions about that, again, just contact one of us. Everything looks great so far, and just make sure, that you're not using it as a texting, kind of talking to friends. So if you have any questions about that, just let us know. And then here's our matrix for today. Mrs. Williams will start with reading.
Perfect. Okay, so in your packets, remember you're going to be having to flip through to find certain pages. Look for those titles, okay? So go back to that predictions page where you were doing the before, during, and after for your reading. You're going to fill out row 3 today for chapter 4. So do your before box first. Like, what are some predictions for today? Listen to chapter 4 while you're doing that. You are filling out the during box. And then after you read chapter 4, fill out the after questions. And then you are going to flip through, and there's a settings page. So far this week we did that character analysis. We've done some comprehension questions. And then today we're going to work on the setting. And look, there's 3 of them in there. Look for the one that says the 5 senses. And that title is right at the top. So just flip through until you see that page, and then go ahead and complete that one. And you can upload that onto Seesaw as well.
All right, for math, make sure you're on week 3. You're going to be on the Thursday section. And on the Thursday section, it just says to write the mixed numbers for each of the pictures below. So you'll see the pictures on your packet. And then you'll also see write the mixed numbers as a mixture for whole numbers and unit fractions. So that's where we did, if it's 3 1/4, we did 1 + 1 + 1 + 1/4. So, and then there's a fun color by equivalent fractions activity on Seesaw when you're finished.
Perfect. And then for the May-dos, which a lot of you have been doing, which is awesome. We're seeing them on Seesaw. It's fun to see. For social studies, we sent home a time for kids with that last packet. Share 5 fun facts you found. And if you didn't get the time for kids for whatever reason, maybe you didn't get the packet, then just Google something nonfiction-wise or read a nonfiction book and just share 5 fun facts however you want on Seesaw about the topic. And then for Mrs. Noterman, social, emotional, go outside and look for colorful things, which I think when we made this, we thought it'd be springtime outside, which it is spring, but it's snowy right now. So if you could find colorful things or think about what might be colorful if we hadn't had snow right now, that would be wonderful. And for art, create new illustrations for your favorite part of a story. So think of a story that you enjoy and make new illustrations for it. And then for Fayed, for Mr. Claire, the water bottle flip challenge. I know a lot of you would like that. Try to flip 2 water bottles at the same time.
Got about a minute left.
Okay, and then we're going to end. So basically, Mrs. Schwen, move along, right? Okay, it's riddle time. What is black and white and blue? Let's see. That was yesterday's. Oops.
Give me kids got
That's
it.
Zebra that is feeling sad. Do you get it?
Aww.
Black, white, and feeling blue. Tomorrow's riddle is, which letter of the alphabet has the most water?
This is a hard one.
It says.
Yeah. So think about it. All right. We hope you guys have a great day. Again, as always, contact us, email or phone call, or through Remind if you have any questions. And we are trying our best throughout the day to get back to you as soon as we can. So
Bye, guys.
All right, goodbye.
bye.